Encik lepas custom
lega lah.
Ni main lega.
kau tengok blue mana?
Game Masyul.
Cuma game makcik-makcik ke sir? You snooze you lose lah dia cakap.
Tuan-tuan dan puan minta perhatian. Kita akan pergi ke tempat restoran makan dan juga buang air kuning. Terima kasih.
Okay, history of the band, the year aku lupa lah. Cuma Ahmed in a gig, Fadil, aku jumpa Fadil. Then after that Fadil introduced me to Acid. Then from there Acid started to nak buka band. So I remember it's at World Trade Center.
It's a hardcore fest.
Hardcore fest, right?
Yeah, I remember there was a hardcore fest.
We was queuing for the tickets to get inside this hardcore fest. Then from there, the friendship start to evolve lah. From there, Acid after a few years lah gitu, Acid start to nak buka band. Okay. So from there, okay lah. Aku try lah, aku tak pernah buat band dengan dorang apa semua. We start to play in this studio at Orchard Road. It's called Garage Studio. Actually it's a small studio lah. It's a guitar shop lah.
Right, guitar shop.
So from there, we play a lot of Integrity. We cover a lot of Integrity. The whole album.
We started out with a macam metal influence hardcore band lah.
Some sort that era they say is what? Evil core. So from there, after many jamming session, we start to we decide to have our own song.
So when we started out in 1988, of course the influence were very much the metalcore scene. We're talking Congress, we're talking Integrity was always our go-to. That is something different. We always liked something different. We always wanted to push the boundary something different. And then came along bands macam Danger Escape Plan, Coolest, which is forever our god, I think, in the band, Converge and all that stuff. So we try to change, and then when it evolves, a bit unsettling bukan unsettling kan, macam it's something new and it's something exciting, because I always feel that we need to keep pushing the envelope. You need to evolve. If you don't evolve, then I don't mind if you want to stay in your comfort zone, but for me personally, if you have to push, then you push. Then that's the way it is. Then only then you know like how far you can go as a band and kind of stuff. But again, if you're in your comfort zone, whatever you're doing, you be you, man. I'm fine.
Habis, kopi yang apa-apa ke? Welcome to the dungeon of evil. Welcome to the place. There, come. As you can see, this is fucking huge. We don't need this. Benda saya ni besar saya. Salah tu. Air masak ada. Air kambing ada.
Tu macam illegal immigrant lah kau ni.
This is your washroom. Please keep it clean. My competitor.
Dia tak ada wifi.
This is where the magic happen, guys.
Wow. 8 gram.
This is where the magic happens. See this one? See the mirror? It's where you go humpy. Okay, kita macam 90s band stuck in a fucking Tupperware. Kau simpan sampai 2022 then kau open, dia use tapi dia like new lah. Dia kira macam you eat something that you keep in container for 20 hours then you open. So what we offer is a little bit of chaos. I would definitely say we are much more like a hardcore band, but we seem to be a little bit more metal than hardcore, but a little bit more hardcore than metal. So I don't know where we stand, but I also find it interesting whereby the reactions I get from people watching our shows are mixed. So every song of course differs, so they have their own personal favorites. They're really, there's no like one hit song or whatever that people like to listen to. So everybody has their own preference, which I think is it's a blessing, which I think is good lah. And hopefully we can get to fuck all their brains up lah with the new song or whatever that we're gonna do.
It's a noisy band, it's a noisy band fronted by Captain Planet, so he's a hero. He's gonna take pollution down to zero. So, but how? It's just like a lot of noise and weird timing lah. That's it. A lot of screaming, straight from the pits of hell. Sung by Captain Planet. So yeah, that's it.
Hey. Oh.
Ini pun nak ambil gambar juga. Dahsyat lah
Yeah, you okay?
Betul lah. Tak apa, tak apa. Hantar dekat dalam bilik aku, kasih dia air dry lah.
No, just put here.
Tak ada 100 orang ada nak beli.
Tak boleh cakap sih.
Actually
see how lah.
But aku will definitely bring back 50 right. Whatever we sell today pasal dia RM15 because it's the first time, so I don't know. It's okay. RM15, so whatever we have, the money, malam ni punya party lah, boleh-boleh ya. Ini dia menempati dalam 100 orang. Dan ni kita tengah menjalankan yang baru bikin foundation dia dulu. Jangan tutup siul. Gitar pun tak bawa keluar. Sabuli.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming here. Kita actually nervous as fuck because this is our first show after many years. Last time we played here was 2001 Blue Wasteland kat KL. Kalau korang ingat, korang ingat. If you know, you know.
Aku ingat.
Dah tua tu. Ni lagu lama kita, Vision of Youth. Ni time kita buat yang kita masih budak-budak. Aku masih slim lagi. Let's bring it back to the metalcore moment, shall we?
Okay, band ni aku first yang dulu drug petition yang kat Wadiana that time lah. Okay, that time lah. Okay, aku macam fuck this band. Sial lah, ni band ada macam kan. Tapi maksudnya tak kenal Unvisual lagi lah. Lepas tu aku dulu memang selalu masuk Singapura discover band-band Singapore. Aku tu band-band Singapore yang pelik-pelik, yang band-band lah. So aku seorang, aku from Johor. So aku selalu pergi Singapore, pergi South Fashion, mana show yang aku rasa macam okay lah, pergi lah. Dan aku discover sendiri. So jadi kat sini macam ada Unvisual. Aku try lah find out. Baik saya ni band. Tapi tu lah, that time tak ada material, tak ada release apa-apa. So kau tahu sendiri lah kan. Dia cakap diorang main sound macam chaotic hardcore yang 90s early kan. So jadi that time tak ada band main macam tu tau. So jadi aku macam interested sangat even kalau ada macam band Singapore ke Malaysia, Indon ke kan. Macam aku macam nice lah cakap macam wah great lah, ada juga lah band nak berani buat ni band lah kan. Kalau tak kan macam that time era kau metalcore, hardcore macam dah banyak sangat sih that time. Sekali bila ada unit macam ada lah orang band macam ni cantik cakap kan. Dia sound yang different lah. Unvisual is one of the early band yang main macam tu. Itu je. Aku rasa okay lah, dia memang chaos lah. Aku rasa macam okay lah, now aku happy satu after COVID ni kan kita dapat jumpa balik kan. So jadi aku rasa, and then the best part aku dapat bantu Unvisual do some part of the memory lah, macam ni aku release, aku tolong diorang release apa. So yang aku rasa, and then dapat lepak lagi sekarang kan. Jadi macam okay lah, aku rasa macam happy lah untuk Unvisual. Aku rasa macam okay, aku dah achieve. Aku kenal daripada zero, nothing, dan aku jadi members untuk kawan kan. Aku tolong lagi band yang dulu aku pernah inspire, baik saya ni band. Now aku buat orang send aku. So aku happy lah. Aku thanks to Acid lah, Unvisual yang trust aku, bagi aku trust boleh buat kau punya band lah untuk release everything semua. Thank you so much lah.
Okay, this is our last song. It's called On Their Behalf. And on our behalf, thank you for coming in. Thank you for in studio. Thank you Ato. Ato hilang lagi. Thank you so much. Have a good night everyone. Happy Deepavali. Unvisual. Thank you so much.
Nak pergi main golf saya. Nak pergi main golf ni. Tengok slot.
Ni trip bagus. Korang tak boleh tidur pula betul. Padahal nak tidur juga ni.
Morning, mother bitches.
Setan dia buku. Nampak?
Kau dah kenapa?
Okay.
Aku comfortable sangat, kita lagi sini dulu.
If there's touring band, then weekday lah. If not, then Saturday, Sunday.
A lot of happenings are very hard to keep up.
Hasik Azagi record. Hasik Crosstown. So, I don't know if I ever see them play before or not this run. Sludge death metal. Nuris. Sludge death metal, yeah. So it's death metal, but it's no sludge. It like
Slow lah.
slow, can be very slow one,
Macam mana Mat? Slide
but
dia?
very heavy, slow and heavy.
Is it recording? Hi guys, welcome to my vlog.
Hello guys.
This is my driver. People call him Man, we call him Acid.
My name is Ahmad.
Name is Ahmad.
Ahmad with a D.
A-M-A-H
Cause I
double
D, bro.
double D.
Ahmad AHMUTT. Amud. Amud. Amud, not Ahmad. Amud.
A few years before the pandemic, he wanted to start again. Then just that the lineup it's not able to be there as and when he needs it to be lah. Then at the time he was asking me to help him around with his pedals lah and everything. So he started from that lah. Then after that, finally he just messaged, hey, I think it's time. I said, what do you mean by it's time? I think it's time you play with us. I said, okay, then simple, just play. I mean, I've known the guys for quite long. Since I was 18, now I'm 22, so 4 years, I know. No lah. It just I think it's just a natural thing lah to happen.
It was always this lingering feeling behind my brain that we need to do something. At that point of time, it was just a lot of talk, no action. So things happen. Of course, with COVID and all, suddenly you tend to appreciate your friends a little bit more, start to do stuff like that. So try panggil Joseph, then Joseph willing to help out. Thank you, Joseph. So kita get all the band back together. Aku buang Ahmad, buang Fadil, so let's get this over and done with, and then see how it goes. And then apparently they went for it lah, which is aku pun super thankful lah. Then the process of recording was actually nerve-wracking. Pasal we have never been a recording band or bands that go into record. We do not know what to expect. We also on board a little bit more stability, what to expect, what to do, what to play, how to sound like, whatever, and all that kind of all the technical stuff lah. So we were never an expert in that area. So with that, it added a little bit more stability and somewhat kasi kita macam a sense of direction in terms of sound and how you want to go about it lah.
He's very diverse. He's diverse, he's innovative. He got ideas where he can share to the band, which is important in song making. So we glad that Joseph joined us.
Because I play bass like a guitarist. No lah, why I fit in? No lah, it's just comfort lah. Just like I say lah, I mean, they're not strangers lah. Kind of like literally seen each other when we were growing up. So it was like I say, it was quite a natural thing for it to happen. Not having expectations of like, oh, we need to get here, we need to get there, is the fun part now lah. Because everyone is just like, okay, we just want to go with the flow and then like see how things goes, and if we get shows, yeah, we'll just play it. You know, really got no high expectations to be honest. Keep up the semangatness. I like it. Also thanks lah for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this madness lah. I think just don't stop improving. Yeah, I think that one's the important thing. Don't be in a comfort zone. That's all.
Very first song that you all wrote as a band lah.
Is
What's the first song that you all
It's got
wrote?
to be, I think, Vision of Truth.
Vision of Truth.
Yeah.
Vision of Truth. It's a trademark that time as a metalcore. No metalcore.
First song, Vision of Truth.
Then after that, a lot of improvement we make in that song.
Yeah.
From nothing, no effect or what, so we add on, Achid add on, Remy, our ex bassist add on everything, drums, everything, so make it more compact. For this Vision of Truth, Hell Beside Me, the songs evolve every time. It's not stagnant like that. Every time we will add, every show we will add new things in it, so it's not in one sound only. They progress every time. So it can be this, today can be this sound, the next gig can be different sound.
Try to, we innovate the song.
Yeah.
Improvise, innovate. Whatever that we think sounds nice, we add in. Yeah, in fact, we recorded a demo back then, right?
Yeah. It's a 5-song demo.
5-song demo back then. That was back in before 2000.
Yeah. I think in the 90s, 98, about that.
On that era, we do have a demo back then.
It's not much. It's under 172 records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unvisual was around 98, 99 during the 172, if I can remember, 172 compilation. Back when bands like Gills, Ruff, a lot of OVC, the OVC periods, One Voice crew. Youth crew style hardcore was metallic hardcore was very, very prominent, and it was raging at a point of time. So yeah, that's how I got to know them through the scene. I mean, we perform. We had little performances together in small gigs at around that time lah. Yeah, so that was it lah. Contributing to their music is also a very fun thing to do, and it's an interesting for me because they play a lot of progressive math noise style hardcore. You know, not many bands are playing that kind of thing nowadays. Pretty much you can see the Singapore scene hardcore, even hardcore is just chugging stuff, chugging. So I mean, it's not that it's not nice lah, but at least it's something refreshing, something we haven't heard for a long time. And if they are asking me for a collab, you know, it can get my mind tingling to think of something, you know, get me out of the comfort zone, the normal stuff that I do, and at least I can apply a bit of more thought process into music making, this kind of music making, you know. Underground scene, you know, it's something of an art, you know. Even noise, even something very noisy, it can be something, you know, it can be something beautiful if people know how to appreciate it. I mean, for us, we have been in the underground scene, we have seen a lot of very different thought-provoking bands. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be shocking. It's supposed to be rebellious. It's supposed to be loud. So, for future collabs, I'm open. You know, I love music in general. Even if it's noisy, I love it. So, yeah, it could work.
So we did it with Aboy. I mean, I worked with Aboy on a few stuff as well. I like Aboy because he entertained all our bullshit. So go up to him and tell him like, boy, I want my bass to go through a guitar amp as well, and he'd be like, okay, we try. But I think a lot of places might have been difficult. You know, they might be more afraid of like, oh, why is a bass going through a guitar amp and all this. But for Aboy, he just entertained us lah. So that's the easy part. Working with Aboy is always the easy part. I think the second easiest thing is that we are at the stage in our lives where I think everyone was a bit more financially better. So it's more like automatic already. Like we book this, then we go. I think previously, even like in the past, like with my other bands that I played for, so there will always be issues about, because I mean like we all starting, and then like we all building our careers, then like money will be an issue one, because like this thing doesn't pay off one. Whatever we do doesn't pay off, so it has to be. You take it as you can't even think of it that you pay for the recording as a loss lah. You just take it like, oh yeah, that is an investment in something that I want to listen to probably like 10-20 years down the road and know that I had a part in this lah. Yeah. I mean, as with all bands, it's a combination of all our influences lah. But I think the common one would be I think how I describe Unvisual is like bouncy and chaotic. Because Ahmad cannot play on the down. He must always play on the up. So that's the bouncy part. Then the chaotic part is all Achit lah, to be honest. And Captain Planet. By the way, Captain Planet is our vocalist. And this is the part where you zoom in on his mullet. Then you superimpose him on fucking Captain Planet's GIF or something.
So for the artwork, we collaborated with Sham from Plain Sunset, who's a very close friend of ours. Sham has always been an avid listener of whatever works, and though he started out or still playing punk rock, but he still listens to other bands, and he's very much invested into what Unvisual is doing, which we are very lucky and thankful for lah. So I wanted an artwork that is totally not related to the kind of music that we play. So because we don't want to fit the narrative, we don't want to, just because you're a hardcore band, you need to do hardcore cover. No, we want to do something. Of course, we want to do something. We always want to do something different. So we have that, and then it's black with pink logo, and there is something. Surprisingly, the whole band liked it. Semua siap suka. I didn't get a no. Everybody liked it. Everybody loved it. So okay, what the fuck, So we went ahead with that. Then we had a few songs in the CD. I think first we came out with the cassette, but the cassette didn't have the full one. With the CD, I think you have about 9 songs. Then you can hear our old songs and also the transition to where we are now, the newer ones, so-called the newer ones. The one track that made us so-called or evolve or pushing the next one was this song called On Their Behalf, which we did in 2001. That's the start, or that's the spark of everything, whereby after that it just goes haywire. We start to push everything, chords, whatever, playing style, whatever, we start to push, and then we go on from there. I think, I remember that one song, On Their Behalf. Yeah, correct, that song. I was thinking of another song that we did when we were high, but not because we were smoking weed, but because the studio was filled with the gum, kima. Tu lagu hardcore nombor 3 but now. Yeah. But we do play our old songs once in a while if Fadil requests for it. But otherwise, I mean, we're not shy to play our old and new songs together, even though it's different. But we don't deny the fact that we came from this and then we move on to the next level. And I'm not ashamed. I mean, it's normal. People evolve. It's just to show that we have evolved.
Kalau betul Kita nak rimba je kau.
Kita mau pergi JB, Masai Range Musica Studio. Jangan tanya aku address dulu.
Masai ya, bukan masak je.
Tengok. Dia masih berisi lah top house.
Support apa, Din?
Mana?
Kau support apa team?
Mana aku betul suka Bolton.
Ha? Bolton Wanderers Bukan Swindon Town
Kau lama ni Ami. Bolton lama macam ni.
Kita dah lepas JB. Very fast, very good. Very good, very nice. Sekarang semua lapar, kita lagi baru makan. Nak makan baru boleh pasal music. Betul lah tak nak bawa music hari-hari nak main music nak bawa. I'm in JB so
Rokok. Pak you ke?
Cik.
Dia akor.
Bye, explain sikit baju kau mana kau dapat?
Oh, ni baju ni.
Ni archive punya baju macam ni.
Archive macam ni, kuih-kuih macam ni. Store tiba-tiba dia keluar gini macam. Dia keluar gini.
I first heard about Unvisual when we were all friends in Rockstar Collective. We organize shows because some of the bands that are in Rockstar Collective are quite unique. So we decided to organize our own shows, and that's where I met Achit, Fadil, and Ahmad and the rest of Unvisual. And Achit also used to be my housemate, so that's why I got to know him better. And we always, since we are housemates, right? We always like hang out and talk about music and introduce each other to new things. Until now, even now, like Achit will like message me on the latest guitar pedals that I cannot afford and he cannot afford, and also guitars, and we got a common interest. Unvisual as a band, I remember Achit telling me that they call themselves like a hardcore band, but to me, right, Unvisual is not some sort of a hardcore band, but they are unique. When I listen to hardcore bands, they got a certain riff or they got a certain flow to their songs, but Unvisual do not follow that certain flow or style of songwriting. The riffs, even the way, like the first time I saw Unvisual play, like Achit plays the guitar, right? When you see, like, let's say for a chord G, right, you have to press the major G, but he pressed the 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings all together as G. So when I first saw Unvisual, I see, wow, this Fleur, he know how to play guitar or not? But as the years move on and I start to listen and attend Unvisual shows, then I get it. So hardcore is not only like a certain way of playing, but there are other ways to play hardcore. So I think they are like an experimental hardcore band. To me, it's an experimental hardcore band. Whatever you don't expect from a hardcore band, they will do it. That's what makes Unvisual unique.
So what do metal bands on tour eat? Ni strawberry.
On the way lah, he think we all come around 3.
Kesian nak makan tengok. Ada orang bawa barang ni, kesian.
Ada orang bawa barang tu sial.
Ni semua pilih bulu orang.
Korang dah login belum My Sejahtera app?
Syok, dia punya cushion dah tak ada lah. Sial. Okay, sakit siap. Sedapnya. Man, duduk sini, best semua ni.
Terus nak tidur.
Kan, ambil je reaction. Duduk.
Oh.
Lupakan members, kita relax.
100 watts ni bro.
Dokumentari macam
Ni lah nanti lah tambah lagi
Ini edit lagi.
Tambah lagi. Tengok abang kau makan ni. Mulut dia dengar-dengar. Dengan buah-buah sekali dia masuk.
Del, tolak ni ini trik. Kalau kau tahu mana aku makan satu ni kan. Siapa?
For people who haven't listened to Unvisual, right, you need to listen to this song called We Will Move Ahead. Because the starting with Ahmad's drums and when the chaos comes in, like, I don't know whether you will feel angry or you will feel a lot of emotions, but that song always gets to me when I hear it on my Spotify. I don't know whether not angry, when I feel this kind of song and you know like your friends wrote this kind of song, you feel happy, like you are proud of your friends who can come out with this kind of riff and this kind of structure to a song. And they haven't played much shows, but I hope when you listen to Unvisual, everyone will give them more shows up. Because I think they are different. They are hardcore, but they are different. Yeah.
Even though like me, like I've known the band for I mean since we were like teenagers, right? It was still exciting for me to actually be asked by Ibrahim, who is known as Achit to everybody. That's his real name. To be a part of Unvisual. Always liked what they were doing from the start, and I still do until this moment. So sometimes it still feels a bit surreal that I'm playing for Unvisual. Just exciting that to be a part of Unvisual, and I have to thank Achit, Fadil and Ahmad for this for having me be a part of like this journey that they are going through as well. Other than that, definitely to Sham. Sham has been a very avid supporter from the start. The RSC boys, Razi, Johan, Kilas, Mr. Zahir himself, for the kind of support that they've been giving us. Topet as well. Topet has been quite a steady support coming in. Not really sure whether he likes our band, but then he's been always supportive. Hazmi, definitely known Hazmi since, we were in my first heavy band together. Drug plant patient. Long story, but not for this story. So yeah. Thanks to Hazmi for being a part of this journey as well. If anyone will ask us, Unvisual is always a 5-person band, and that includes Hazmi as part of the band. Then probably just like the understanding and support that the other bands that I've played for have been like giving towards Unvisual, like Plain Sunset, Flow. Pretty much that's about it. I think much just for the band members. This is going to be on YouTube. Fadil, Ahmad, you have something to show to your kids, your grandkids one day, maybe. I myself, Joseph as well. And other than that, all the friends that grew up with me along the way, musically, in the scene, Sham for doing our work, you, Azmi, for these videos, Johan for always believing in us, you know, give us the design, understanding what kind of concept that we want to do. Who else? Our influences, our local influences. I mean, there's a lot of local influences. The bands might not here. Example lah, I give example. Plain Sunset, Stomping Ground, Flow. Who else I have? Banyak saya. Okay, sorry other band don't mention, but a lot lah. You know, even bands that influence us today, like Wormrod, Dara. Friends from overseas, Ali, JB, Atok, KL, Haji. And yeah lah, if I don't thank you all now, I will thank you guys when I see you all lah.